Okay, so I'm going to walk you through a quick tutorial on head sizing to hopefully make your life easier so you can do less cropping at the end of the day. So the goal here is to shoot it to where what comes out of the camera is what can be uploaded online and just be done without having to touch it. So to give you an example, let me back out a little bit here. So right here is about 55 millimeters, and you can see I can see most of his arms, his whole torso, his head. I can see off the background. This is not what we want. You're going to do a lot of cropping at the end of the day if you shoot like this. So what we want to do, these cameras have a crop guide on here, and basically what I'm doing is I'm aligning his ears, like the sides of his face, to the sides of this box pretty much. And then you'll see that there's a top and bottom of the box. I'm putting the bottom line on his chin and the top line on the top of his head, kind of right where his hairline is. And so you'll see in some of these examples, I took a shot that was about here, and you'll see how much work it takes to crop in. You don't want to do that for every image you take. Then I took another shot about here, which is really close, and you'll have to do some minor adjustments. Not that big a deal. It's always good to be on the safe side. You can always crop in, but you cannot always crop out. So if I'm in really, really tight, I can't make the image any bigger. So I'd rather you play it on the safe side and crop in if needed. However, the last image example I'll show you is I took the shot about here, and you'll see the head guide on the computer perfectly wraps his face. So this is how you want to do it. If you guys can crop your images like this, how you see in the video, Trevor, you can smile and move around so they know it's not an image. There you go. So if you crop your image like this, this is exactly what I'm seeing. You get what you're seeing on this video is what I'm seeing. Then your life will be so much easier at the end of the day. You won't have to make very many adjustments at all. If you're shooting here to be on the safe side, that is encouraged as well. I'm not going to dock you for that. Just make sure at the end of the day you're filling that head guide with their head on the software of the computer. Again, you don't want to, if you're ever shooting off the background, or if you're ever, let me show you, if you're ever seeing the floor like this, or off to the side, right? That's not what we want. You want to be right in there, just like this, okay? This is the result. If you do that, you guys will have a lot of success. And if you have any questions, of course, let us know. Okay, guys, never mind Trevor's author picture. Just to show you the examples that I was talking about. This here is where you're too zoomed out. You can see we're shooting off the background. His head's not in the circle. This is how much work is required to crop in and get the image you need. Is it hard to do? No, it is not hard to do. But when you multiply this, see, this is where I was on the safe side, how much more you need to zoom in to get the shot. That didn't take me long. It's not hard to do, but you just multiply that over 200, 300 images, it's going to get old, okay? So let me show you, if you just shoot it right, look how close it is. You can see the head guide has a little bit of space there. You almost don't even need to touch that. You could easily just keep this right there, but that's all you got to do right there, and you're done. Okay, so the goal here is to do all of your cropping in the camera so that you don't have to do it here. Again, these are already cropped, but if you're too zoomed out, you're just going to have to go in at the end of the day and zoom in just like that. So, simple concept, shoot it right in the camera and save yourself some time and effort, and you'll streamline your whole workday.